Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. I am playing a EIKWM France deck G6, G7, G8, G4-5, Draft 10, Power Filter 0.5. Yeah, so fully about a quarter of the cards are going to be G8s selected by Ken, Annual's G4, G5, and Lumen's G deck. So that's a thing, and then we're playing with a filter and draft 10. So this is a game we are playing because we are obligated to, because unfortunately the site is not active enough for me to play a more competitive format. So let's look at this pile. So we're just going to have fun. We're going to go to this game to have fun. This is the Wallfly Special, playing with Funwing and JG. Well, I'm pretty sure the pick is Country Doctor, because nothing else is too spectacular here. Yeah. Actually, considering how many cards there are, I did not really pull something very good, which is disappointing. This is a Country Doctor first pick here. Hi Sid. Hi Brother Kren. Hope you guys are doing well. Sorry that I didn't stream last couple days. Just been playing Magic, honestly. Did 2 drafts yesterday and then a draft today, and did quite badly in the first one. I went 0-1-2 or 0-2-1, 2 losses and a tie, and then I did better in the second one, went 2-1, and I was a game away from winning the whole thing, winning and going 3-0. One game one of the third set where we're both 2-0, and then lost the next 2, kind of got blown out. And then today went and played and went 3-0 and won, so that's good. Country Doctor and Seasonal Doctor or Social Climber for the rebound seems fine. Yep. Animal Tamer's Apprentice, sheep every round, and then a boar and 3 cattle. Awesome. With Rent Keeper too. Awesome. So let's read some of these. Business owner. Add 3 to the current round and place a room at the start of that round. Pay for its cost normally. Provided that you build the room, and only during that room, you may use the family growth with room action space, even if it is occupied by another player. This seems amazingly good. This is like you play it in round 4, and then in round 7, you're guaranteed to get family growth. Yeah. In a round 7 family growth game, this card seems like it'll blow people out. Veterinary Intern, whenever you use day labor, you get up to 4 different building resources of your choice if you have different types of animals on your farm. Wow. So there's a couple different things pushing me towards day labor. Undergardener, Country Doctor obviously is a thing. I would go for Undergardener and go for Mega Day Labor. Yeah, I think it's not a bad idea, but you know what? I'm just going to get actions, and Business Intern gets me actions. Or Business Owner. Like, that card just looks, yeah, really good. Hen Keeper. Whenever you harvest grain, you can place it on this card. And in the game, you get 3 bonus points for 6 grain. That looks pretty good, actually. So 2 harvests worth of grain for 3 bonus points that you have to play in round 13. That's not bad. What else do we have here? Blacksmith, Stable Delivery Man. What does Toolmaker do? Whenever you play an improvement with a printed clay cost, you get a stone afterwards. So I really want like Cocotte or something. Veterinary Intern. Yeah, vet intern seems fine. Like you get one sheep on your farm, and then you get two. Yeah, the problem with that is that you're not developing your board, and like you're not like if you are also getting a major improvement action or something, it seems really good. But if you're just doing those, then I'm still like not totally sold. Not until you get some extra actions, and I think business owner will do help me do that. Um, Yeah, these cards are things. I think with Country Doctor, we've got a pretty good reason to take Henkeeper here. Although, Village Farmer seems good. I haven't gotten a plow yet, so I think we'll take Henkeeper here. Sure. Yeah, but at that point in the game, getting a read into stone is not as impactful as earlier. Nursemaid. Another other player, after they have offspring, receive one food. Get a good of your choice. Um, okay. Yeah, no thanks. Actually, I mean, the rest of this pile is pretty awful. Like, this is what's crazy. Like, Wallfly's gonna make it power filter 1 or higher. Because this pile is just crap. We need draft 11 and power 1. Like, uh, Pen Builder sort of goes with the Veterinarian. Um, yeah, we'll take Nursemaid here, I think. These are all meh. Meh. I mean, Pen Builder's okay, but I don't want any of them. Nursemaid seems like it could be fun. Animal Welfarist. Stable Deliveryman and Animal Welfarist don't work together, Rylocren. Because one of the reasons Animal Welfarist is so bad in terms of like its power is extremely low is because you have to use the action on an action space. So it's not just did you build stables, build fences in the same round, it's did you build fences and stables on their respective action spaces is functionally what the text is. And that's one of the reasons that card is so weak, because the way it was worded, it seemed to have specifically been worded so that it does not work with like mini pasture, with stable deliveryman. That's one of the reasons the card is so bad, because it's really difficult to make work. Social climber here with country doctor seems okay, especially because with business owner, I mean, as soon as business owner goes off, then I can start renovating. I could skip out on business owner and just social climber country doctor. That seems fine. Nursemaid sort of works with that a little bit. I haven't really seen a great source of crops yet, and nursemaid is a source of crops because you can get a good, aka grain vegetable. Could also take plowman, but plowman's pretty slow. I'm probably going to want to plow manually more often than that. Food critic is playable. It's pretty weak, but it is playable if you think you're going to eat a lot of different stuff. And I eat different stuff pretty well with nursemaid. Clay worker's okay. Stone custodian's okay. Grafter's okay. I don't know. I'm not really that jazzed on any of these cards. I think we could take food critic here, and realistically, I'm probably not playing a bunch of these cards unless I get a. Unless I get some way to play occupations easier. Seasonal is popular anyways. Yeah, it is. Toolmaker seems okay. Well, I think it's like an either or. Like if I play business owner, I'm probably not playing nursemaid, for example. It's kind of a one or the other thing. We'll take stable deliveryman here. Toolmaker seems okay with social climber, but social climber already gets me a bunch of stone. Whoa, there's guest room. I love guest room. Guest room is also especially fantastic with nursemaid because the guest is not part of your family. Looks good. Tubble and Twivel is good as well. I'd be happy if that came back. Willow tree. 1 wood from the supply in an empty space. Comes as a border for pastures. 1 food from the fishing actions space to your supply. So you steal a food from fishing in the harvest. Now used and counts as a border for pastures. So it like saves you. The wood is neutral. Seems just meh. Badge. Beginning of your harvest. 1 food if at least 1 opponent has no fields, and 1 food if at least 1 opponent has no pasture. That looks pretty good. Although you need to have a field and a pasture, which is not really worth too much. You receive 1 food, 1 clay, 1 building materials of your choice at the end of the work phase where you have taken your first family growth action. Okay. Boar, cattle, sheep, you convert into food, you get stone. So yeah, we could theoretically, business owner, do like a stone house thing with social climber. There is the potential for that. But yeah, I think we're probably just taking guest room. This is my first pack, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I took guest room already. Okay, good. Pizza, grain, vegetable, animal, 10 food. Looks fun. Also got 2 points. Like, this is ridiculous. This is so good. This is so good. Here. Play start player round 13 to get plow sow round 14. Also have this card, and then you win. No, Nathan, I'm not taking pizza. I guess I could actually. With guest room, 10 food is something. Needs an oven. So the dream with pizza would be get 2 grain, or I guess build the oven, get a grain of vegetable. The thing is you have to wait until you need to get the vegetable. Yeah. What do we got here? Baking tray. That lets me build mine ovens easier. Sawdust. Whatever joinery is built or upgraded to a sawmill, you get 5 food, or 1 food and a bonus point. So if you're going to build the joinery, this gets you food. Okay. Educated sheep. Meh. Stampeding. 2 wood. When you play this card, plow 1 field for each harvest remaining, up to 3. You need to have 1 animal of each type on your farm. Not bad. Stable deliveryman does that okay. Yeah, actually, I guess it's pretty good. It's amazing for whoever got all the day labor cards. This is true. This is very true. The person who got the day labor card is doing a 2 food action and getting a grain and a vegetable every round anyways. Like, you're going to have enough food. I think we'll take stampeding here. This set card seems like even if you only use it for two, the fact that it immediately lets you plow a field, it's like begging you to go on start player in round 13. Oh man, there's some really good cards here. Sleeping Corner. Obviously with Country Doctor, a card like Sleeping Corner gets even better. Farm School. Also, I said I needed a way to play occupations. Farm School is a way to play occupations. Yeah, I think it's between those two pretty clearly. Sleeping Corner, Farm School. Sleeping Corner gives me unblockable family growth. That is good. Farm School gives me easy occupation actions. Henkeeper would be happy to be played with Farm School. Food Critic would be happy to be played with Farm School. Stable Deliveryman, not so much. Social Climber, not so much. Business Owner, sure. Country Doctor, maybe. Don't have enough Oxworth playing? Oh, I'm not so sure about that. Not with Guest Room in my supply. Not when Farm School can play Business Owner and stuff. I think we can make a pretty good Farm School game here. Sleeping Corner is good, yeah. But I mean, my early game is going to be all about Guest Room, I think. Sleeping Corner is fine, but the other thing is Business Guy already gives me... These cards already give me... The Business Guy already gives me unblockable family growth, for example. Whoa, another pizza card. We're all weak this game. I think Nursemaid works pretty well with Guest Room. Because the guest doesn't count as part of your family. So I can let other people grow and get a good every time they grow. I don't know. I think it could be pretty good. Ocean Limer. Let's read this. You replay this card. One building resource of your choice on the card for each completed round. Next time you use the fishing action space, you get all the resources. Ooh, that's interesting. Communal Oven. 3 stone, 3 clay. Whenever any player bakes bread, they can use it. Any number of grain into 4 food each. Whenever another player uses this, you get 2 food from the supply for each grain baked. Interesting. Pizza Stone. Whenever you take baked bread, you may convert grain to 2 food each. No thanks. Straw Thatched Roof is good. Yeah, honestly, Plum Patch is fantastic. Ocean Liner seems pretty good. If I can delay playing any occupations for a while. It's sort of a question of when does Business Owner want to get played. The thing is, Ocean Liner could get me the resources for Guest Room. This card could be really, really good. If I just focus my early game all on food and not playing occupations. I think that actually looks pretty good. I do like Sundial. Yeah, Plum Patch is good too. Straw Thatched Roof. There's a lot of very pickable cards here. Take Plum Patch. This hand has no points. That's a good point. Yeah. And it works really well with Country Doctor. Yeah. I am very intrigued by Ocean Liner here. Very intrigued by Ocean Liner. We're going to try it out, guys. You no longer need clay when you renovate your home. No thanks. Moldboard plow. No thanks. Not with stampeding. Gold incense and myrrh. One food, one clay, one building resource of choice. Badge. Acreage. Acreage seems pretty good here. Acreage is what makes my farm school work. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just an acreage pick here. So acreage is supported by farm school. And then pizza came back. Okay. I think now is where we can take pizza. Breakfast Outdoors is more likely to get played. Raft works if I want to do fishing a couple times with Ocean Liner and Food Critic. But yeah, exactly. Yeah, it doesn't work with Country Doctor doesn't work with it, but Farm School works with it. Yeah. Yes, because you're right. It's not a... Oh, Planted is fine. Country Doctor does work with acreage, I believe. Yeah. 3 planted. Because it counts as a... Acreage counts as a planted field. You know what? I don't even know. These cards... We have not had a satisfactory ruling on them. And there's all like these... there's like these... all these contradictory terms. Flat Hill. Planted card, which has goods you harvest during the field phase. Counts. I don't remember the text on Country Doctor. Fields must be planted in the family. That doesn't help. Thank you. Oh, there are people commenting on here. I haven't looked at this in like 3 years or more. Kind of put the work in and then got tired of it. Planted can mean plowed and planted. Yeah, I think planted, I think it works. I think Country Doctor works with that other stuff. I bet if I search in here, I'll see it. Planted field. Compendium says not forester. The acreage counts for the number of fields. Okay, animal feed. Here we go. Acreage counts explicitly, but forester does not. So yeah, it does work. Hey. All these are pretty meh. Don't see any reason why I would play market stall. If I'm getting grain, I can get vegetable instead. Birdcage, meh. Spices, meh. Pole barns, anti-combo with stable delivery man. Although stable delivery man probably not getting played all that early. Birdcage, I'm not playing birdcage. I need the food for my guest room. So I guess we'll take pole barns because stable delivery man might not get played. And all these are pretty meh. So we start second, which is the best place to start. Especially if we get Reedstone food here. I would say it does, but cards like Apple Tree don't count as a planted field. So Apple Tree is... The Apple Tree field is not empty, but I don't think it's considered planted because it's not something that... Like the wood that you place on the apple tree field is not something that you harvest during a harvest. So I think that's the definition of planted. But honestly, yeah, Sid's right. I do also want the fireplace, yeah. Funwing starts with the village farmer. So the absolute dream start is Reedstone food into 2 clay, and then sheep comes in round 2. That's our dream here. So Village Farmer got all the way back to Funwing. So I wonder if that means people did not take plows, or what that, or nobody had like confidence in a plowing game themselves. I do not know. See, the thing is, Ocean Liner can basically get me all the resources I need for to build a stone house, which is very intriguing. Like, I could play it in round 5, get 4 stone, or like 2 reed, 2 stone, then renovate up to a stone house with social climber and make business owner work. Like, I can do a bunch of really weird stuff here. But I mean, my first focus will be on growing with my first focus will be growing with guest room, for sure. It's far and away my number one thing. Funwing goes for the that. Do I care about getting 2 wood? Not really. I think we're gonna take two food here. This is not a great move, but it's a move. I guess I could have taken grain, because then if I build the clay oven, the grain goes into 5 food. But what are the odds I'm building the clay oven before I play guest room. I'm not sure. Moldboard, yeah, moldboard could have been okay. I don't know. Hard to say. 5 rings here. So JG's got looking like they're gonna go for stone improvements. Probably took like Clockwork Man, that kind of thing. Probably took the joinery card. There's baking tray. Yep. Yeah, clay oven is risky. You're right. Not to mention seasonal worker. That day labor get a grain guy. Wallfly gonna do what? Play working gloves. Sure. Well, if they could pass me 4 wood, that would be nice. Oh man, I wonder if I should have first action 2 clay. No sheep come out? The problem with doing that is if sheep don't come in round 2, you just end up being very upset. And the other thing that happens is you don't know. And there's still a chance that somebody could try to jump you for those animals. But generally speaking, the sheep coming earlier is better for guest room, because with guest room I want lots of food to be in the game. Wallfly's got educator. Alright. So she can pay a wood and a food to play her second occupation. That's nice. So I'll take 4 wood, assuming it gets passed to me. I think Funwing will 2 read or occupation, but maybe 4 wood. But I'll take 4 wood. And then I'll just be like, maybe I'll take 4 wood and then grow in round 2. How crazy would that be? And then every round I could take grain and plow. And it would be like I have field watchman. And I would have put in all this effort just to have field watchman. Sure, 3 wood. Yeah, I could do it still, but I need to. I needed to get 4 wood, which I didn't. So. I mean, I still can do some early quick growth, yeah. But I mean, I didn't get 4 wood, so it's kind of a moot point. If I don't play it here, spending all my food and then having to feed 4 in 2 rounds would be too difficult. Like, for example, playing it next round is like pretty untenable. Because then you're going into round 4 with 0 food in your supply and having 3 actions, and usually you just end up having to take day labor. So, yeah. Yep. Exactly. I agree, Sid. So we're all going to avoid occupation like the plague. Just because Wallfly played educator. Which is good. I like when that's the case, especially when they all in picked stuff like, animal pen, whatever. Stuff that relies on them playing a ton of occupations early. Funwing plays Pen Builder. Alright, so not feeling so bad about not getting the 2 clay fireplace because he's going to play Pen Builder here. Now this makes sense, of course, considering he's got access to the first fireplace. But if I had access and then he played Pen Builder, I would be pretty annoyed. And then Wallfly plays Hill Farmer. So Wallfly's going to start plowing to get the food for her educator. Sounds fun. Not really anything I want to do here. I think I'd probably just day labor again. Which is pretty ugly, but I guess I could take 1 sheep for my pizza if I'm thinking really long term, but that's maybe a little more long term than I need to be thinking. The 2 food will help me in the short term. Yes. It'll help me get an action later for my pizza. Also, just for the record, pineapple on pizza tastes fantastic. I love it. I eat a lot of pizza. I didn't eat pizza today, but I did yesterday, and the day before that, and the day before that, and the day before that. Alright, GG, what's going on? What are we waiting for? Pizza Hut? That's right, Nathan. I agree, Ralocren. It's great. It just tastes good. So, like, I don't. The purists are like, no, it's not proper. Well, does it taste good or not? Oh, it tastes good. Oh, there you go. There's my thing. If you don't like it, that's fine. You just don't go around telling people that they should not put pineapple on their pizza. What are we doing here? Reedstone food into 3 food, probably. Maybe 3 wood into 3 food. Something along those lines. Wallfly's playing Plowman. Seems good. How's that hut builder for JG? Ricotta and cranberry. I have not tried that, but that sounds interesting. I like cranberries generally. Plowman and Hill Farmer. Yeah, pretty sure it does. Because it's whenever you plow 1 or more fields. Yep. Yep. Sid is right. I wonder if this means that Wallfly is planning to do a small room game. I mean, to be fair, you pick Educator. Hill Farmer is a pretty obvious grab. Just because of the fact that 3 food ahead of 3 wood here, because if I don't take food, JG will, or Wallfly will. The reason you take Hill Farmer is because of Educator. Like, Educator needs ways of getting food that aren't just going on day labor. Needs Dancer or Hill Farmer is particularly good options. So, but yeah, obviously if she Hill Farms a couple times and then Plowman Fiat plows 3 times, she's not going to really care about getting on Plow So, because she'll get to her 5. Like, only 2 Hill Farmer plows gets her to 5. So why do you need Plow So if you can plow other ways? So, and to be fair, she took Working Gloves after, she took Hill Farmer before, probably thinking it was going to be her best access to early foods, so it's all okay. Village Farmer, yeah, true, there is Village Farmer. And Village Farmer is the most plowed fields. Not the most points from plowed fields, it's just the most plowed fields. What's going on? JG's thinking a lot. Yeah, 40 seconds per turn so far. Yeah, because it's G-Deck. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't play with... You know what? I like G-Deck. There are some cards I love in G-Deck. The problem is there's a lot of crap in G-Deck as well. That's very nice of you to say, Nathan. That's fine. If he's new, that's fine, but I'm greedy. I want the game to go fast. Gotta go fast! Yes, Family Counselor is so much fun. I love Family Counselor. Nothing else really is like Family Counselor, because nothing else interacts with the game board in that way. Star player Scorched Earth here from Funwing. 4 points, but you have to play stuff later. Cool. I think I'd probably just have to take 2 wood here. I would like to take the clay. Well, okay, 4 clay. Sure. If I'm going to social climb, I need the clay. And I guess there's a pretty good chance Funwing passes me 4 wood. So I can do 4 wood. That seems fine. I actually like 4 wood into start player guest room here. Because I can do a 7-round guest room. And growing in round 5 is, or in round 4 is Badonkaders. Nice combo with Pen Builder, just build fewer pastures than normal. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. What other food takes do I have? Well, I just had a burrito and it was really good. I like burritos. That's not really a food take, but I really like dumplings. So actually, I've lived with a whole bunch of different people. Like I've lived in a lot of different rental houses, and what I like to think is that I've learned like a little bit of taking a little bit. Like I like to take the best bits of everyone's cooking and try to like incorporate it myself. I think this is a. By the way, this is a mistake by JG. I think he should have gone for Reedstone Food, gambling on Major Minor coming back to build a basket maker's workshop. Instead, he did day labor first action, which I think is not good. Funwing might build the fireplace with his second action here, but if he does, then you go to day labor. Like you don't first action day labor here. So yeah, try to take the best bits of everyone's cooking. So like, you know, my one friend Nathan's brother really liked making ramen. So like for like a year, I would make ramen, and you know you put like some spinach in and like an egg and stuff like that. So we're gonna start play our guest room here. Yeah, and Nathan kind of put me onto kale, so then I started putting kale in the ramen, and like, you know, lived with a Chinese person who made dumplings, and they were amazing, and they made this like special sauce and stuff. If only I had Am's house. Yeah, if I had Am's house, this would be, yeah, really good. JG building the well here. Okay. There we go. Took a minute to load. Interesting order of moves. Yep. Good observation, Wallfly. We might get 6 wood here. Although we don't really care about 6 wood, honestly. If we get 6 wood, great, but we don't particularly want it. Whoa. Nathan, how do you have the well? Did you use food? Because you're not subscribed to me. Where's your Twitch Prime, Nathan? Ah, here we go. Yeah, look at all those wells. Excellent. What was I talking about? Food take. Oh yeah. And so then like, yeah, just try to see what other people do, and like, what's interesting is everyone has different eating habits and food that they like and stuff that they value, and yeah. Okay, family growth comes out here. I think We're gonna start player Ocean Liner. No, we're not gonna start player Ocean Liner, but we do want to play Ocean Liner here because okay, so Funwing is gonna first action build. No, Wallfly is gonna first action build, and then I am gonna second action play Nursemaid. So that means I need to, if I want to play Ocean Liner, it has to be with this move. Alright. And we're going to put, I think we're going to go for the Stone House idea. We're going to social climb, and we're going to go for a Stone House. So I think we're going to place 2 reed, 2 stone here. Yes, and we're going to go for a stone room. Yeah, family growth round 7 would have been really good. You are right about that. Oh, you know what? Oh, I have no food. Oh no, I can't play an occupation. Okay, well, my nursemaid is marginally worse. JG gonna major, minor, twibble, and twivel. Whoa. If Wallfly could not build a room, or not, ideally not family growth, that would be really cool. I can just take fishing. The problem is, I want nursemaid to come out before Wallfly family grows. And it's not going to now, unfortunately. We're going to read stone food here. And unfortunately, Wallfly's going to family growth before we can play an occupation. Yeah. But you know what? The one food is not such a big deal. What I really want is the goods. I want the goods. Yeah. I want the goods. I want Wallfly to build a ton of rooms. I want Funwing to build a ton of rooms. I want JG to build a ton of rooms. And family growth coming in round 5 hopefully makes that more likely to happen. Because I don't really have a good way of getting crops. And I need crops. My country doctor needs crops. My farm school needs crops. My pizza needs crops. Me feeding needs crops. My food critic. I just need all of the crops. Give me all of the crops, please. So I think I should build the pottery. Because one of the best moves next round is going to be 6 clay. So 6 clay seems okay. Oh man, and she's got bookshelf. Well, Wallfly's going to have herself a nice game. Yes, woo indeed. Funwing, woo indeed. I'll go ahead and play nursemaid here. Oh, first occupation's free. Oh, first occupation there is free. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, first occupation's free. my goodness, JG passed bookshelf to Wallfly. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? Guys, what am I doing? I need to uninstall my account. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? We'll take 6 clay here. No, first occupation's free. It's not 0. I mean, it's only 1. But still, that doesn't mean... Yeah, Wallfly says, I don't understand the order of some of my turns. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, bookshelf is like 5.8 power. I know, because the occupations have gotten better and better and better. And the quality of the occupations are getting better and better. It's ridiculous. So I will take 3 food fishing, and then I will play occupation social climber. Oh my goodness. Don't understand the order of some of my turns. Yep. Yep, Wallfly is very correct to say that. More cards are rewarding, lots of immigrant son graduate. Yep, you're right. And people are playing draft, like Wallfly's playing draft 10 with a power floor, like the power of the average hand has gone up a huge amount. Oh man. I could have played nursemaid there in round 5 and gotten 1 extra food. Now, Reedstone food might not have come back, but did I need Reedstone food that much? Not really. Not really. Oh, man. I'm going to blame the fact that I haven't played in like 3 days. Also, you know what else I'm blaming? I'm blaming Boîte de Jeu for going down the other day. And because it went down, they've got a bug. And the bug says that for you to know that it's your active turn, you have to click on the thing and actually see it. So it's D123's turn, but they don't see that it's their turn. And so that's why they haven't done an action in like 4 days. And I've been waiting. Like the other 2 games are finally going. Like they took a couple days before the person realized, but yeah. That's a good point, Nathan. I should have asked you if you wanted to play. I didn't even think about it. I saw Wallfly was on and was like, okay, if I don't get into Wallfly's game, I'm not going to get into a game tonight. Like, Dishin's been advertising for like an hour, and he's only on 2 players. And I didn't really want to sit around and wait an hour and potentially not even get a game in, so. Alright, well, Wallfly can start player to grab 6 wood if she wants, but I think that's something we're just going to have to live with. We're going to go ahead and play Social Climber here. Reading 2 chats is also hard. The thing is, I've played so many games that, like, a lot of stuff is done unconsciously. Yeah. You know what? It's deferring to authority, you know? That's what you guys are all doing. You're deferring to my authority. And you shouldn't, because I suck. I guess I could also build a clay room. Yeah, it would be interesting to try. So you know what? He's actually not even playing with France deck. He wants EIKW only, which is coincidentally the format that he had like a 45% win percentage on. Funny how that works. Doesn't even want to play with France. Wallfly plays Undergardener. Then she's going to start player to get 6 wood? Sure. Fine. Nathan, you should go play with Dishin. Get yourself warmed up for our next game. Vegetables. All right. All right. All right. All right. Yeah, he is really good. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I have some frustrations with that format in particular. Like, I think France deck in particular adds a lot. Like, France deck adds cards like Benefactor, and it adds cards like Evening Prayer, and I think those cards are pretty nice for enabling. It adds Country Doctor. I think those cards are pretty great for enabling non-NERFG games, which I appreciate. Um, Definitely appreciate. Because I think NERFG is, like, pretty dominant in EIKW. Which, I mean, it's a thing. It's fine. It's not the end of the world, but it's not my favorite. So we're going to Reno. I'm assuming Funwing's going to build into Grow here. Cow Mom. Yeah, Cowboy and Mother. Yeah, excellent point. Excellent point, yep. What are some other France deck cards? Oh, I can't look at France deck here. I have to open another tab. Look at France deck here. Absinthe is really fun. Artist Garden is really fun. There's some really good cards in here. Ground Pickaxe Plow, Homework, Lighthouse. Lighthouse is another very key card for some strategies. Boatswain, Cat Lover. Yeah, there's some Fencing Master. There's some great cards in here. Great. Funwing, I'll take F. Lighthouse is France, yep. I 3-read into Reno Basket Maker's Workshop. Landscape Gardener, yep. Nathan says, I can't go to work today because I'm absent. Man, where's all this wit when we play together? I could take 3-read. The thing I'm wondering about is, do I want to let Funwing... I'm wondering if I want to let Funwing, or I want to take Wallfly, take this and build. I mean, obviously she would benefit a lot from it. I guess I don't want to be that nice. Okay. Basket Maker's Workshop sounds like a good idea, Sid. Although I do use the read pretty well. Farm School, Building a Room, Reno twice. I don't know. Hard to say. Certainly we're going to Reno this round. What we do beyond that... I like the idea of building next round. Yeah, I do like the idea of building next round. And then maybe Business Owner doesn't get played. All Business Owner does is guarantees family growth, which we already decided we don't care about this game. So... I could Reno Pottery. Alright. Wallfly's got a couple cards going there. Yeah, I guess the issue with me building a room is just that it means I'm never going to get the goods out of Nursemaid. And I wonder if I should really go heavily after the goods from Nursemaid. Maybe not. Maybe the correct answer is just take vegetable, or take grain twice, and then play acreage on family growth. Yeah, that might be the correct play here. So I'll Reno with my last move. Yeah, delaying my family growth, like, when family growth is going to fall into my lap next round, there's no reason for me not to build grow. Especially because I'll already have enough stone to go to a stone house really early, too. Then I can play, like, Food Critic. I could play Country Doctor, Food Critic, Hen Keeper off of my farm school. The other two, Business Owner, Stable Deliveryman, don't have to get played. That's fine. It's still worth setting up farm school just for those. Shouldn't have played nursemaid. Stable delivermaid to set up the animal grabs would have been better. Yeah, for stampeding. Yeah, that's a good point. Fight Basket Maker's Workshop here. I have to take Reed once more. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. And then plus 3 stone. I can always build pottery next. It is going to be hard to... Well, Stampede doesn't have to come in round 11. It can come in round 13. If it comes in round 13, it's still great. It's still a great card if it comes in round 13. I'm going to count on these guys. Obviously, if these guys don't family growth anymore, then Nursemaid was bad. But if they family growth more, then it can be good. Like, if Funwing could play, like, Farm Steward here, that would make me very happy. Although he doesn't have Farm Steward. What might he have? I don't know. I don't know what he might have. Yeah, JG doesn't have any resources either. That's the problem. They're all too far away. Me taking that 3 Reed meant that Wallfly couldn't build another room. You're right. JG does have the well Dome. That's an excellent observation. I'm sure that's what you meant. What does she want people to wait on? JG has a room coming? In round 11, though. I'm not going to wait past round 11. Blacksmith. Okay. And she gets the joinery. Ooh. Interesting. He will grow to 4 and 11. Yeah, which will trigger my nursemaid again. Yep. I wonder if I should just build the pottery here. So if I build the pottery, that uses all my stone. Then I'll get another 3 stone. And then I will need to take 2 or 3 stone in order to be able to grow. There is 2 stone here on the board. Oh, I can blacksmith a stone. If I blacksmith a stone, then I can read stone food and be ready to build a room again. I mean, no one else is threatening the pottery right now. Funwing is a couple actions away. We'll just build a room. I don't need to overthink this too much. I think coming back from boarding school isn't growing your family. Okay, I'm going to tell you why you're wrong, Dome. Okay? First of all, I will direct you to the numerous threads that we have going on the issue. I'm pretty sure it's growing your family, because I think you don't have that family member. By definition, you don't have that family member while it's on the boarding, while it's on the future round space, and then because you're taking a family member and adding it to your house, increasing your number of actions, increasing the number of people you have to feed, that by definition I think is growing your family. So there you go. There's the short version. Also, I didn't need to first action build the room there. What the hell am I doing? I'm really not playing well here. Sloppy. Respect my determination. Yeah, damn right. I think we major minor pottery here. Yeah, I don't really want to give it up to Funwing. And I'll blacksmith a stone. Yeah, I guess I could still reno. Oh, blacksmithing a stone doesn't seem so good when joinery's gone, stone oven's gone, clay oven's gone. Okay, yeah, not blacksmith a stone, I guess. Keep a food and minus one more stone. Because now, if I read stone food, then I get social climber again for stone oven or whatever. I don't really need. I guess building a fourth room would be kind of nice. Yeah, you know what? I guess I'll try to build a fourth room. Okay. Let's try to build a fourth room. So my question about the boarding school is, what is the status of the person when it's on the future round space? I would argue that it's very similar to the status of the lady in waiting person. As the game, it has as little memory as possible. So when you play Lady in Waiting, the text of Lady in Waiting, I'm pretty sure, is that you actually physically put a person. Let's double check this, because if I'm totally wrong, then I'm an idiot. But actually, you know what? I can look. I always forget. Lady in Waiting is WM. All right. So, Lady in Waiting places one person still in my supply on the action space in round 12. All right. So the Lady in Waiting person is not a member of your family. You don't have to feed them. And when you add them to your house, you're by definition growing your family because it's a person you didn't have before. Anytime you increase the number of people that you have, that's growing your family. And so I think it's just really comparable to Lady in Waiting. I think what if boarding school said, instead of growing your family, put a person 3 round spaces in the future, then I think there would be no confusion. But because it says place the newborn, I think that causes confusion. So technically, if you want to argue that when you family growth, the action itself grows your family because you temporarily get a newborn, but then that newborn goes onto a future round space and you have no control over that person until they come back, I think it's pretty clear. I just need to get the other rules masters on side. So what are we doing in this game? We're going to play acreage on family growth. And then we're going to plow one field, take one more grain, and take a vegetable, and then sow all of that. Actually, are we going to take grain twice? Maybe we're not going to take grain twice. Maybe we're just going to take grain once. And then we'll take vegetable a couple times. Maybe we do that. Oh, also, you can't do it this way because I don't want 2 tasters. Do it that way. Drag the old person. Acreage. Place one fewer person. Okay, if it said that, you are absolutely right. If it says that and that's the wording of it, great. You're right. But it doesn't say that. And you have to go off of what it actually says. Sunday school convict honeymoon, agreed. Those obviously not growing your family the turn after. Don't have a name for my subscribers, followers. I can call them my peeps. Wallfly says, I'm intrigued. Why build imp FG and not imp build for FG? Because I am bad. But I think if you do make it say that, that's actually fundamentally changing the card. Because as it's written right now, because imagine if you made it that wording, now you have to feed the boarding school person while it's in your house, and you can't double family growth. And the biggest um, and the biggest advantage of a boarding school is the fact that it lets you double growth. And if you take that aspect away from it, then I think you're fundamentally changing the card. I think we like Reedstone Food here, but we also just need to take wood a whole bunch of times. Wallfly, she got me. Yep, she did. I like Reedstone Food, I like 2 Reed, I like 3 Clay. I want all of those moves. I like Plow, Vegetable, Sow. I have lots of stuff I want to do. Too much, honestly. I have too much that I want to do here. Right, but that's I think that's counterintuitive, Cito. I think the wording that we have now is fine. You guys just all need to get on board with my interpretation because as it's worded now, I think my interpretation is the only correct one. Only possible correct one. That's how confident I am. Rulings that have thematic dissonance are bad, though, because most people who play the game don't know to look up the compendium for weird rules. Sure. I mean, to be fair, the card's not going to get printed as boarding school anyways, because whenever you print it, he's going to call it, like, he's going to take the German word Geschöpffeln and translate into, you know, he who does not have much or something, and then that's going to be the... and that's going to be like it's going to have different art and name and everything, so it's not going to matter, you know. Oh damn, Sid planting his flag. Fight! Fight! I can grow again next round. Man, Nursemaid was an awful play. What am I doing? It was so bad. Why am I playing Nursemaid? I'm going to grow to 4 before anyone gets to 3. This game. I guess unless Funwing might grow next round if he can use his Clay on the top. Start of each harvest, blah blah blah, most bore. Yep, cool. Hopeful Publishing. Yeah, I get what you're saying about the dissonance. It makes sense, and you're not wrong about that. But I think we have to remember that there are a lot of people who don't ever pay attention to that. Do I need to take 3 stone here? I have 4 stone. I get 3 more from Social Climber. I need 8 stone altogether. So if I Reedstone Food one more time, that's all the stone I need for the rest of the game. So I don't really need. I don't need 3 stone. So I'll just like take vegetable, I guess, and then I don't know, do something else. Gonna get stone oven? No, I don't want stone oven. I don't need it. Oh, I can't play pizza if I don't have stone oven. Oh, I don't need to play pizza. Pizza's gonna be too much work. I need to keep all my crops. Wallfly playing Animal Welfarist. Well, I guess if you have to have a 7th card, it could be Animal Welfarist. I need food? No, I'm gonna eat a Clay and a Reed. What is the opposite of hype? Anti-hype? Yeah, I don't know. If you play hype backwards, you could play hype like the what is the hype backwards? It's Epiate? Epiate? What's JG doing here? Taking clay. Okay. I guess he can build a fireplace with the clay. And he doesn't want to reno before he gets his hut builder back. Oh, 2 reeds gone to Wallfly. Okay, that means Wallfly will probably build another room. Yeah, Wallfly building a room. Hey! What do we do here? Start player, maybe? Start player what? I guess I could play farm school, but I don't really care to. I could fence, but I don't really care to fence. I guess I can take the stone, but I don't really need the stone. Like, I don't want to build the stone oven. I can still go for stone, yeah, but then I need to take clay and then build the stone oven. It's so many actions. Who needs that? Who needs that? Yeah, I guess we'll take the stone. We're second. We don't really need to. We're not too sad about this. Yeah, fine. I guess I'll default into the stone oven if I have to. So feed a reed, a clay, and a food. Hey. Alright, so Funwing and Wallfly want to compete over building a room. That'd be cool. Also, look at how developed Wallfly's farm is. Oh, man. She's having a pretty good game. Yeah, Educator Bookshelf will do that for you. With Hill Farmer, yeah. Having a very nice game. So I think we need to keep taking wood. Because I think wood's pretty valuable. As I say all the time, it is the best resource. Yeah, the thing is, I really don't want to go on Reedstone Food, and I need a bunch of reed. Yeah, that 3 stone action was just so bad, because I'm going to Reedstone Food like 3 or 4 times more this game. Probably 2 or 3 times at least. Because I want reed to reno, I want 2 reed for the room, and I want reed for farm school. I guess maybe I'm just not going to build another room. But if I'm not building another room, what am I doing with 6 stone in my supply? Oh, not good. Not good. Yeah, I guess I really want Farm School to play Country Doctor here. But I guess I don't really care if I use Farm School or not, because I have so many actions. I can just kind of do whatever. I actually needed more reed from Ocean Liner, which is hilarious. Thought for sure I was going to need a bunch of stone, but... yeah. Yeah. Henkeeper going to be any good? Cannot be used, but are counted as great at the end of the game. So basically, you're just getting bonuses. Like there's if you're not going to bake them, there's like no reason not to Henkeeper twice. You know, it eats stone being a stoner. We gonna pull off Country Doctor? I don't know if I'm gonna pull off Country Doctor. And JG just built the stone oven. Damn it, Nathan. You tricked me. You tricked me. I needed Politician. Politician would be so good for me here. Man, that 3 stone action was a waste already. Like, it's already just dead. 1 round later. Can't resow them. Yeah, that's true. Hill Farmer has been assassinated. It seems unnecessarily violent, Wallfly. Everyone always needs a politician. Yeah, this is a funny game. I mean, Blacksmith plus Social Climber. We've just put so much stone into the game. Yeah. And Politician did as well. And 5 Rings did. Yeah. Yep. Well, we want to start plowing now, so I think probably every time plow comes to us, we plow. For village farmer, even though we're unlikely to hit the village farmer, but mostly just for country doctor and points. Mostly just for points. So I thought I shot mansion yesterday after field doctoring. Nice. Nice. How did he get rid of the room? Or the field? Did you get like abandoned willow or something? Man, Social Climber sucks this game. Ugh, this game sucks. Why am I playing it? Yeah, Abandoned Willow, yeah. When France deck came out, Abandoned Willow was picked so highly because people were like just hoping to get Threshing Machine Plow back. Yeah. I mean, she did pull Educator. Yeah, she should win this game. She might not, but she should. You're right. Because of how ridiculous her start has been. But hey, sometimes you pick Educator and then get past Bookshelf. Like, sometimes that just happens. So, you can't begrudge people for that. And she gets to celebrate. She, like, tells people in all chat that she won, you know. Which is nice. Mansion games where you grow in round 14 are the best. Because you can family growth mansion, you're guaranteed that minor space. You throw it down and everyone says, "What?" Shocked Pikachu face. She could still lose if she never gets wood. Yep. That's true. So like if I keep first action taking 3 wood, that kind of like that. Hey, that's what I was doing. She also didn't get the day labor animal card. So she's not getting resources here. Alright. Take grain and then sow. Seems okay. I don't know if we're going to get... I don't know if we're going to get that room or not. I think if we country doctor, then we don't get the room, and then the social climber stone is just useless. Because I do like eating the reed as well. Nathan, you're supposed to cheer for me, not for Wallfly. That's like a rule. When am I going to fence? Do I try to hit 12 wood before I fence? I'm wondering what my fencing configuration is going to look like if I don't build another room. So if I stampede for 2 fields, and then I should be able to plow another 2 fields naturally. Yeah, so I can fence 7. Whoops, F. There we go. Yeah, we'll just sow here. We'll get our sowing done. So this is the cool trick, Nathan. Look at what I'm doing here. Oh wow, awesome. That's what I was trying to communicate to you last game about using the fields and with the interaction with minor improvements. Also, she's got cash crop too. She's got a lot of good cards. Very nice to me when I started out. I was just normal nice. Yeah, Wallfly is nice. That's true. She is very nice. You're right about that. I'm just joking. When I'm razzling her, I'm just joking. She's a nice person. And she plays a lot. She played so much that she had to make an alternate account because I think people were getting concerned about her. Like, real life people were getting concerned about how much she was playing. So she made an alternate account so that they didn't know, which is so funny. Be like if I made an alternate account so Nathan couldn't tell when I was playing a lot. The grain, you save a click. No, you save time with the vegetable. What are you talking about? You save lots of time. I did that way faster than you did your actions. JG, first action, playing fireplace. So he can second action, take 3 sheep. 2 points and 4 food. Sure. No, he's renovating. How did he have so much clay? Oh, 4 clay stone support. Right. Right. Nathan is right. Either click so or +1. I like the clicking and dragging. That's good, Cito. Do you like magic? I like magic. Whoa! Funwing. Oh, I guess he has Boarlord. Okay, that's why I did that. Sure. Well, passing around these cattle and these sheep is pretty painful. Do I just first action plow again? I don't know. That seems kind of bad. Man, look at this stone that I have such a good use for. Man, it's so exciting. 2 wood sucks, so don't want to take 2 wood. I don't want to take 2 clay. All these moves are awful. Guess I'll just plow. I said I want to keep first action plowing. Enjoy your dinner, said. Oh yeah, you know I can pull it off. You know it. My nursemaid is going to get me a cattle or a vegetable and when round 12 is family growth. And Wallfly first action family growth. It's going to be so good. So good. We probably have to pick up food here. So 4 clay or reedstone food. Or not 4 clay, 4 food shoving players or reedstone food. Both are 4 food actions. Wallfly gonna fence 3 so she can get the cattle back. I'd be surprised if the cattle come back. She's sighing because she's not getting Hill Farmer. I should probably take the cattle just so that Wallfly doesn't get them. Okay, Funwing took them. Good. Alright, that's good. What does food critic, hen keeper, and business owner? Wow, that's asking a lot there, Nathan. Someone who only just started watching. Yeah, all these moves stink. So food critic, whenever you eat different kinds of animals, you can put the good, or whenever you eat different goods, you can put the good onto food critic, and then you get bonus points for different kinds of food on there. And then hen keeper, you can harvest grain onto the hen keeper for bonus points. And business owner lets you get unblockable family growth and build a room with 1 action. It's kind of cool, but didn't really work with our game. JG playing borrowed plow. So this actually gets plowed past to me, doesn't it? No, he pays the wood to me. Okay. Wood goes to me, improvement goes to Wallfly. That's what it is. We'll probably just take traveling players here. Don't really care about any of these moves. Ooh, communal oven. Whenever any player bakes bread, whenever another player uses this ability, 2 food from the supply. No, I'm not taking 2 stone. Why are you suggesting I take stone? Communal oven is interesting though because it lets me bake for my food critic without actually using a bake action. Yeah, kappa. Yeah. Like this. The cat ear one is better though. It's the superior kappa. Alright. That was on start player or Reno? Oh, I guess you can't be on Reno, so it's on start player. Okay, so Funwing's gonna get whatever the round 12 move is. That's fine. So we're gonna take 4 food and then think about playing major, minor, farm school. I guess we want to play farm school because we want a family growth with country doctor. So that seems good. That seems good. Yeah. We won't be able to eat a reed, but that's fine. We'll pick up reed next round. Wallfly doesn't want... Well, I guess Wallfly would take 3 reed if she can, because she needs to reno twice. Yeah. Then what about here? He doesn't need reed. He'll just pick up stone. Yeah, this game's not going great. But if I hit the village farmer bonus, I should win. I think if I hit the village farmer bonus, that means I'll have won. Because my hen keeper is good for point ceiling. My food critic is good for point ceiling. It's just a question of whether I'm going to get enough animals to actually feed the food critic. I don't know if I will or won't. But if I can put 4 grain onto hen keeper, that'll be pretty good. Okay. Yeah, we'll farm school here. Then we'll go ahead and play occupation country doctor. So feed 6 and 2 food for country doctor. Man, look at that 8 stone in my supply. Whoa. You know what? I'm very ready if someone returns the stone oven and then doesn't immediately rebuy it because I don't have any clay in my supply. So I'm very ready for that, obviously. Well, if Funwing wants to pass me plow, so great. I am skeptical that they will. Alright, Funwing friend. What are you doing? Oh, I need to refresh. No, I don't need to refresh. Yeah, Funwing hasn't ended his turn yet. There we go. Hey, we get Plateau. Great. I mean, it means that we don't get other cards. Am I going to build a room? Building a room is 3 points minus a point. So it's like 2 points. Because the 2 read from my supply would be worth a point for Basket Maker's Workshop. I have the stone already. 2 actions, 2 points is pretty bad. So I think the answer is we don't have to decide yet. If I don't think I'm going to play Food Critic, I could play Henkeeper here. That would be okay. Because I'm at 8 grain already, so I could harvest 2 onto the Henkeeper and then try to harvest more in the last round. Yeah, I should be able to get 6 onto there. Wallfly takes the wood. Yeah, so that's the other problem is I didn't take wood. I took Plateau, which Plateau is obviously a great move, but I need wood very badly. And it looks like I'm not going to get enough of it. Not going to get enough to play Pole Barns, not going to get enough to play Stampeding. Very unfortunate game. So we're going to fail the growth with our last move. Wonder if I should fence here. If I don't take the reed, I'm afraid Wallfly is going to take it. Okay, I'll take the reed, sure. So you want to see some awful rulings here? Alright. When you sow, plant grain up to 2 sacks of grain as shown. Acreage. Cool. This card does not count as a field when scoring. Oh, makes sense because it's not actually a field tile. It's just like somewhere you can do grain. The acreage counts as 2 fields towards prerequisites of minor improvements. What? Why? Why would that ever be a thing? Like, it's just immediate. A and B immediately contradict themselves. And if you click on this, you can see some bad explanation. Wallfly's playing Borrowed Plow. Yep. Yeah, well, I'm not on drugs right now, but the way I'm playing, maybe I should be. This is a fun game after all. Acreage. There are 2 grain fields. Does it count as 2 grain fields or 1? Oh, I see. Straw thatched roof. It's talking about straw thatched roof. Okay. So it's just like a very poorly worded compendium entry. Yeah, well, so what I'm talking about, I think the compendium acre entry for acreage is poor. Sorry, not because it counts for two fields. Obviously, if you have two sown grain, so if you have two different stacks of grain sown, it should count as two um, grain fields. That makes sense. But the compendium entry specifically says the acreage counts as if it's two plowed fields. So imagine you have a card that says you have to play 5 plowed fields, while the acreage, you know, just counts for it. Like, that doesn't make sense. Tandem plow. Put one additional person to plow 3 fields instead of one. Well, that's a good way to get a ton of fields. I'm going to family growth and play nothing because we are good at the game. I wonder, the other thing I could do is instead of growing there, I could have delayed growing until people family growth even without room in round 13, and then I could take a good instead of a food from that action, especially if someone's going to start player sleeping corner, for example. Then that play would be nice. Okay, Nathan, this card that you've just described is very similar to my shoddy handyman that I made, and people generally seem to like, and I think it's pretty strong, but nobody wants to play it. So basically, it says whenever you pay for stuff, you can pay one less and then put a marker on the card, and then the shoddy handyman gets negative points for those cards. But you can spend an action to go back and fix your shoddy crap. I think it's honestly would be really strong. Like, saving on anything seems awesome, but nobody wants to play it. People draft it and don't play it. Like, I think it's just a card that you should like push yourself up to five people really quickly. Build everything. Build the well. Build the potteries. Everything. Save a resource. Combo it with like stonecutter, whatever. Wallfly says maybe JG wanted a special piece of wood. Nice. Oh, I could have baked. Ooh. No, I could not have baked. I did plus so. I think it's interesting too. Thank you, Nathan. Very validating for me. Wallfly's up to 6 fields. So yeah, it's going to be hard for us to hit 6. I think Wallfly got the gold medal. Yeah. You don't say. And she gets another field. She's up to 8 fields. GG Wallfly. GG Wallfly. GG. Yeah. We might make it close though, with our 9 wood and no fences. This is not a good one. Don't watch this. Why are people watching this? This is bad. Bad. Okay, I'll take 3 wood with my first action. 3 wood gets me to 12. 12 is kind of a reasonable number. Yes, yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, thanks, Nathan. Well, I like plow sow, but I like it less right now. So I think we'll 3 wood here. And passing plow sow to JG here is really painful because JG loves this plow sow action that I'm about to give him, but Also, borrowed plow. Yuck. Yuck. Very irritating. 2 fields for 3 food and a wood. I guess it's actually like pretty expensive, but I guess I could family growth, borrowed plow. I could have done that. Oh, I also get F on from Wallfly family growth thing. Yeah, so you know what? If I'd remembered borrowed plow was going to come around, maybe I should family growth minor, borrowed plow this round after Wallfly has family growth. Then I could get a cattle, and the cattle's worth 2 points. Yeah. I also need a lot of food. I'm at 6 with the with my reed. So if I take clay, that's 8, and then I need another 2 food on top of that to pay for my farm school. Because I do want to play hen keeper here. Food critic sounds like it's going to be dead. JG, just plow sow. What are you thinking about so much, man? Just plow sow. Also, Wallfly's not getting to stone. That might be a bit of a problem for her. We're going to first action. We're probably going to end up first action taking sow next round. Because that sow hits the... gets us onto the vegetable space. And then Wallfly's ready to reno, JG's ready to reno, I'm ready to reno. Kind of want reno fence though, next round. I guess Funwing can reno if he takes stone. Why is he getting +2 stone? What's giving him +2 stone? Ooh. His eviscerate. This is why I hate playing... well, this is one of the reasons it's very difficult to play this game. Because eviscerate. You get stone, and then he's got to read it a stone for his resource dealer. It's just like, totally missed that that's a thing he could do. Just totally missed it. Oops, why did I do +2 stone there? It's just 1. Yeah, really bad for Wallfly. Okay, so I'm going to reno fence as my first move next round. So I should do other stuff now. Taking clay is food, and I do need food. Okay, let's do that. Also means that I don't get to first action plow sow or sow bake. So that's a problem as well. Yeah, Wallfly might lose just because she's going to be stuck in a wood house. Her point ceiling's just not high enough. And I'm going to lose because I didn't get enough wood. Because I didn't dream big enough this game. Did not dream big enough. I think I got kind of a weird assortment of cards. That's for sure. I didn't get educator into bookshelf. I guess it's hard to evaluate myself against JG because he's got no fields done, or no fencing done, and no animals, so it's hard to compare. But he does have the well and stone oven and a bunch of stone miners, so those are all good things. And he's got the gold medal bonus, yeah. Guess this game was just really wood tight, even though I didn't build a wood room and only Funwing. Yeah, there was only 4 wood rooms built in this game. But the game just ended up being really tight on wood. I guess because Wallfly built the joinery, and there are a bunch of wood miners here. Haystack, Eviscerate, Guest Room. Yeah, bunch of wood miners. I guess Pen Builder's eaten up a couple wood as well. Well, I think I still need food. So I should take food here, right? I think. Yeah, 3 food is pretty weak. But I also can't afford the cooking hearth. So, yeah. This is where my game is just not going particularly well. That happens. Oh, you know what? Food Critic works with building resources. I totally forgot about that. I should play Food Critic. Because I'm going to get my reading my clay. I could take... Oh, fishing is not good to take here. Vegetable I can eat raw. The problem is I can't eat animals. I don't have a hearth. I would have to eat a raw vegetable and bake a grain. Which I don't really think I want to do either of those. I guess I can eat a raw vegetable if I go up to 5. And then I can bake a grain if I go on a so bake action next round. Yeah, you know what? I actually have not a bad setup with the Basket Maker's Workshop pottery here, but the problem is I don't have a way of eating the animals. I'm just not getting enough animals generally. I guess it's where the card is difficult, that you have to feed from all the different cards. Yeah, and Wallfly just has so many actions here, she's making her animal welfarist work, which is something else. Yeah, why does she have 8 vegetables? And she's only going to have 4 grain. 8 vegetables, 4 grain. I guess that's Undergardener for you. End of the game has just... Whoops, turn all off. I did not mean to do that. Skip on, arrange on. Whoops. Range on. Smart chat on. Turn all on. Why is it not updating? There we go. Alert off. Sound off. There we go. The rest I want on. Okay. I could take 2 wood here. 2 wood is fencing 14, which is fencing 1 pasture bigger but 1 fewer pasture. So it's 1 point only. 1 point is not that much. So I could plow a field. Sure, plowing a field seems like a good idea. Man, if I could have held off on taking fishing and then taking 4 fishing next round after playing Food Critic, like that actually would be an okay play. Instead I'm doing whatever I'm doing. I think we'll play Henkeeper here and put 2 grain onto the Henkeeper. So RC 5 food for feed 8 and Ock. Yeah, we'll give up on Food Critic. It's just not worth playing at this point, which is a shame. We messed up. We messed this up. So let's put all 3 of the grain we just harvested. No, 2 of the grain. 2 of the grain we just harvested onto Henkeeper. Yeah, 2 of the grain we just harvested onto Henkeeper. Yes, that works. Then we'll reno fence. Whoops, rotate. And stone. And reno. And plus SS. So here's my Henkeeper. Such an easy 3 victory points. Are you kidding me? He like put so much work into that. I think Tandem Plow is like really not good. Like he had to put a lot of work into the village farmer. I should have no wood. Why do I have any wood? JG gonna reno fireplace upgrade, sure. So then Wallfly probably maybe sows. Although she might take boar. I guess the boar are pretty good for her. Although she doesn't. Yeah, she doesn't have a hearth. Yeah, I don't know what Wallfly will do here. Difficult to predict. If I could get a sow bake action back, that would be fantastic. I would really appreciate a sow bake action. Barring that, I guess vegetable is worth 3 points. So I should take vegetable for 3 points. I guess family growth is 3 points, maybe a little less, maybe 2.5, maybe 2, depending on how my feeding situation ends up. Yeah, Wallfly's gonna sow because she needs to. Like, what? Doesn't have a hearth. Like, why do you need so many? Plus that from family growth. All right, we'll grab boar here. The boar is worth a lot of points as well. The vegetable is only worth 3 points to me, so someone would have to specifically block it. So if I eat a clay and a reed, I only need 1 more food, which I can pick up from a raw grain if I need to. So I can do 3-point actions the rest of the way, which is nice. But should have more 3-point actions in this, like clay and reed, and plowing. Yeah, it's just this is a disappointing one. Could have done a lot here, and it's just all fallen really short. Cattle's worth 2 points. Do I have better than 2 points? Clay's 2 points. Alright, let's take my vegetable here. Marginally safer, I guess. Funwing ends at 47. That's a 47-point farm he's got there. I would not have guessed that. Commune 11, Scorched Earth, Village Farmer. Yeah, 10 points between the 3 cards. So that helps. That helps quite a bit. Oh, hey, Wallfly hit the Village Farmer points. Good for her. Guess I could just put the number of grain here, eh? Because the grain count on my farm for scoring. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. This was a struggle. I'm not playing that sharply. Apologize for this game, guys. Not me at my best, I'm sorry to say. Cattle and clay are the same number of points. So we'll take 2 cattle. Sure. No occupation worth playing. We'll put another 2 grain here for 2 points. We have 2 points from the gold medal. And I'm going to have to eat some stuff. So, yikes. Yikes. Oh, 49. Yeah, so Funwing probably winning here. Clay R, 2 food, G. So -1 grain. So I'm 1 grain short. It's a shame. I have 7 useless food in my supply. So that's like game. That's pretty game losing there. Having 7 stone that's not doing anything. That's pretty game losing. Let's take a look at my score. Yikes. 39. Very sad. What went wrong? Aside from generally playing poorly. Yeah, I mean, was Nursemaid worth what it gave me? Probably not. Probably if it never gives you a good, that's a sign that it's not been worth it. Now, it did give 1 food per harvest, 1 food per round for a while, which is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Yeah, the fact that I have 7 stone obviously is a problem because that means social climber, this 3 stone there, plus the food that I paid for a stone for blacksmith. Like any time I paid for blacksmith was bad. Plus, you know, yeah, the social climber was just really not worth it. So that's just like a wasted action there. The fact that I played farm school and then only used it to play 2 occupations, that's a pretty bad sign. I have no bonus points for my pottery or my basket maker's workshop. I have borrowed plow sitting in my hand for a couple more points and didn't use it. Yeah, generally I think I struggled with how I valued the cards. And yeah. I mean, to be fair, like round 5 family growth was brutal for me. Really brutal for me. Wallfly wins. 51 points. 51 points with a wood house. Wow. Good for her. Good for her. Yeah, 3 points from fields. Yep. Nicely done. Plum patch at the end there. Man, we passed so many good cards. I should just play normal. Why do I play weird, right? I should take good cards like Plum Patch. What else did I pass? Good cards that I passed. I guess I should look at JG's farm. Twibble and Twivel. Yeah, I should play good cards. That should be more of a focus. Yeah, I think I did. Was the Ocean Liner worth picking it where I did? Probably not. Not with no other 0 occupation synergy. Although my occupations were not that good, so maybe it was worthwhile. Thing is, if I had played Business Owner in round 4, that would have not really made any difference in this game. Because Family Growth came round 5. And I wouldn't... Yeah. I think the fact that Family Growth came round 5 was pretty much what lost me the game. If Family Growth comes round 7... this game looks pretty different. Hoping I didn't trash my game too much. I could say something not very nice about Ken, but why would I do that? Because he's a good friend of mine. Yeah. I guess this wasn't too egregious in terms of the brokenness of cards in the game. It wasn't anything super crazy. I guess the big thing is, like, Wallfly just got past, Sheila hates Contract Builder now. Everyone jumped on the Contract Builder train after me, by the way. I was the first to complain about that card. 338959. Have I talked about Contract Builder enough? I don't think I have. First pick Country Doctor, second pick Business Owner. Veterinary Intern is at power 3.6. Wow. Henkeeper power 1.1. That's low. Village Farmer much higher, Blacksmith much higher. Honestly, it was like the 5th best card in that pack. Nursemaid, that was the best pick here, sure. Social Climber, best card. Food Critic, these cards were all quite bad. Stable Deliveryman, but I didn't play it. Stampeding over Pizza. Pizza's rated pretty highly. Not surprised. 2 points, 10 food, huge. Farm School, yeah. I think overall, yeah, Ocean Liner over Plum Patch, so that was probably a mistake, or even Straw Thatched Roof. But yeah, Plum Patch is great. Acreage here, yeah. I think most of my picks are okay, but there are a couple real blunders. And I think the other thing we lost to a little bit is what JG passed to Wallfly. I think we kind of lost to that a little bit. So, like, takes Hut Builder into Singer. I guess that's okay. Problem is Singer's drafted, like, Singer's undervalued. Draft position 5, power 2.8. But like Seasonal Worker, 2 positions higher. Much superior card. And Social Climber better than both of them. Which, I mean, I got Social Climber, so I can't complain about that. But if you take Seasonal Worker, then you take Veterinary Intern here. And then you have a much better game. Then he took Politician, kept passing Village Farmer and Blacksmith, which are great cards, yeah. Bread Carriers, yeah, but this pack was weak. Junior Partner over Plowman, yeah, I don't think very good. Helper, I guess these didn't really matter. So he first picked 5 rings ahead of Bookshelf. So yeah, this is kind of like a game-losing mistake, because passing the Educator Bookshelf, I mean, Wallfly drafted pretty good feeding for her Educator to begin with. Drafted pretty good feeding with Hill Farmer and with Working Gloves, but yeah, 5.8 power Bookshelf. This card is getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and I've talked about why. It's because people are playing draft 10. It's because people are playing with a power filter, meaning, you know, the odds that you want to play all 7 occupations are way higher. Yeah. And the rest of his picks are probably fine after that. It's just really that Bookshelf pick that I think is really egregious. Even Clockwork Man here. Like, I don't love picking Clockwork Man here over Plum Patch, but I mean, you have 5 rings, so it's like a little more defensible. Yeah. Anyways, there wasn't too much crazy stuff in this game, but Borrowed Plow is dumb. Borrowed Plow is very dumb. I agree. Alright, yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little video. I am going to probably not stream tomorrow. I think we're going to go snowboard tomorrow. So, I'll stream on Tuesday will be the next time. So look for me then, and yeah, we'll see you on Tuesday. Hope you guys have enjoyed this little video, and have a good night. Bye.